Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of the Smoke Room. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can go to their Patreon, which is $3 a month for this and other games. So, on the last Let's Play, we came out of the bathroom where Holly, the one that's getting married, is like, hey, I want you to not work for my brother anymore, because I want us all to leave town and stuff like that. And he's like, I'll write you a check, at which point we're like, oh, $500 would be enough, because we thought that was a lot of money. He's like, yeah, that's doable. It's like, $50,000. Like, so it's not about the money between you and my brother. But anyways, then we kind of left the church, went to the fancy porch, and the Glasses sister is missing, which seems a bit weird. Don't know where she is. Also, Jim's parents, the one that's also getting married, are missing, but that one seems to be more of, hey, the train might be late, But speaking of missing, we were briefly, I think her name's Blythe, the black cat with the gold coins, who was looking for her friends, and there was a ghostly apparition she was like, the heck with you. You're just there. I'm here to look for my friend. And then, she found her, who was scared about some man and a monster, and there was a hole in the roof where, like, Jim Hendrix was there and being like, hey, I'm being so nice by giving her food and stuff like that, but I can't have people going, hey, there's missing girls in the mines, because that would look bad with the strike going on. The one that I guess we're going to learn about during Nick's thing. But then apparently partway through us being like, hey, just get us out, we won't talk about anything. I mean, we could have walked out, but I guess, we could have easily just gone through the hole. I'm not so much sure about the one that's been in there for a couple of days. But anyways, he then had to close up the boards because somebody was coming in. I don't know who Jim Hendrix? The Ram guy would be afraid of. Who knows? It's all a bit weird, and hopefully we'll find out in the future. But then those two characters went to escape through the mines, where they met Nick, who was like, we need to get the fuck out of here now. Something about fire? But then, came here. So, let's continue. And sorry, that was, even though the previous videos thing was like 1 or 2 words, it's like this one, the recap is a bit much. Or a lot. Except face. And continue. Ushering is more work than I figured it would be, with a crowd this big. I wipe my brow and glance left and right to make sure everyone's where they're supposed to be. How would that work anyway? I think it's like bride and groom, or groom and bride, and maybe the parents and stuff would be in the front and the friends would be in the back, or is there like specific seating? Everyone's who's present anyway. As soon as you get everyone into the chapel, the real wedding music starts to play. Gretchen is the first to walk up, standing next to the priest. She regards the crowd with a thin smile as her mother walks up the aisle, taking a seat at the front. Gretchen. Delilah is still noticeably missing. Jim appears next and walks up the aisle by himself towards Gretchen. I guess it's the mother? Though I might describe it more as a skulk than a walk. Holly appears next and walks up the aisle with Alfred holding her arm. She's radiant as ever, especially standing next to her father. The room hangs onto the priest. The room hangs? Anyways, to the priest, who inhales for a moment, then slips his forked tongue out of his mouth. He pauses for a long while. Is there something the matter, Father? The snake looks like he's going to say something, but Miss Briars speaks first. Does anybody else smell smoke? Doris stands, then points out the window. The Hendrix Manor. In the view of the window, we see a thick column of black smoke rising from the building, billowing into the sky. Okay, didn't see, that coming. The church doors burst open. We see both Neil and Reuben panting and disheveled with sweat. To be continued. That's the funny thing about visual novels, it's like, my literal intro is longer than that. I guess we might put this on the other episode. Again, it is just so humorous that's like, I could have just tacked this on the last thing, because I was like, I don't know, this would be an entire wedding, but no, the Hendrix house is on fire as they're starting to do the thing. So, yeah. That's going to be the end of this Let's Play, I guess. I'll just tack this on with the other video, because it is literally 6 minutes long. So comment, guys, like, comment, if you like, dislike, tips, otherwise. If you like me on YouTube and like Seek Grow, then please like, subscribe, and share this epic grow. Please don't spay near your animals, help control the pit population. And if you want to play this game, it's IO and Patreon for $3 a month. And yeah, next week is gonna be our good friend. Oh, back up. It's gonna be our good friend Nikolai here, who we've been, neglecting. I don't know, it's kind of hard to judge this thing, because it's like, okay, that was the last chapter, but then, what is latest update? Starts here? Okay. A weird place to start. So, yeah, next episode will be Nick. Sorry about that. You can't predict things. You think that would be an entire episode or couple in itself, but then it's like, yeah, no. Anyways, until next time, another quick play, GamerWolfSix, The Smoke Room. Thanks, see ya.